So let's get back to the show, shall we? Are you guys having fun the first half? Solid? Great. Second half, also solid. The first person that we have speaking is Eric Rooney. He said his ideal fictional world was a place where everything was in simpatico, all the animals and people and things, because that's the vibe he desires. His favorite sandwich involves a lot of sauce. The man likes a saucy sandwich. I know about the au jus, but I don't know what other kinds of sauces you throw onto a sandwich. So Eric and I will, in fact, be having a conversation. Is soup sauce? Anyway. And as far as fashion trends, I did ask also if there was a fashion trend you could bring back, what would it be? And he said nudity all the time. So, right? Yeah. So here's, guys, all right. So I wouldn't mind. I'd be very sweaty. Shocker, right? I'm going to bring that up. That's our common thread. And right now, I'm going to set the mic aside because Eric has a voice that projects, and he wants to talk to you a little bit about how life and death is nature. Thanks.
If we came into the world nude, I think we can go out and maybe spend some time in between being nude as well. I'm going to start with a little bit of a poem by Mary Elizabeth Fry. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glints on snow. I am the sunlight on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. When you awaken in the morning's rush, I am the swift, uplifting rush of quiet birds in circled flight. I am the soft stars that shine at night. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. My name is Eric Rooney. I'm 34 years old. I'm a death doula and a farmer, which is not much different than you. You're a farmer as well. You cultivate love. You observe what needs to be nourished. It's all in tune with nature. We are the same as nature, not greater than, not less than, we're equal to. When I die, I'm going to be wrapped in this shroud. This is my burial shroud that I've been dyeing with flowers from my garden. Looking back over my life and how I got to where I was today, it was through observation. I was born in South Florida and grew up in the Carolinas, and most of the time, what appeased other kids didn't appease me. I wanted to spend time in nature. I wanted to observe, like Mary Elizabeth, the birds, the water, the storms, because I wanted to relate. In high school, I would go to the mall not to shop, but to observe. How did people talk? How did they walk? What did they do? I was trying to relate. What kept coming back up again is that we are equal to nature. I began my entrepreneurial journey in 2016, founding a landscaping business and connecting people to that third place, home, work, and another spot where they could go, and to observe and to witness that we are equal to and no different. And thus we have a beginning and an end of our physical bodies. In 2020, I began a journey into the death space more deliberately. I assisted as a conservation advisor in opening one of Colorado's first green crematories. It was my job to figure out how I was going to return people to the earth in a beautiful and loving way. I was made aware of water cremation, human composting, and natural burial. Natural burial is what I will have happen to me when I die, and by a show of hands, how many of you have documented what will happen to your body when you die? Not near 50%. Colorado has all 5 options to honor your body through choice: casket burial, flame cremation, water cremation, human composting, and natural burial. I mentioned that to you. Natural burial, I'll be wrapped in the shroud, nude. See that theme there? And I will be placed into a hole in the ground and covered with soil. Now there are some clauses, because what if I die during the winter? what's going to happen with me when I want to be planted back into the ground in spring or summer. Water cremation is a greener option. Bodies are quite literally reduced down to a liquid in a process between 5 and 18 hours. Anywhere from 25 gallons per 100 pounds of flesh, or a standard 150 gallons. These pictures that you've seen are of me and the farm that my partner and I tend to. It's a beautiful space. I myself have returned over 200 individuals to the land here. I've been able to witness what grief and what grief journeys can look like in a setting that reminds us that we are a part of nature and not any different than our spirits may be. Colorado also is a state that leads with dying with dignity. If you or a family member are diagnosed with a terminal illness with 6 or less months to live, you can choose to end your life through dignity. I believe it's important we're all aware of these things. Like, your next of kin owns your body. The state doesn't when you die. And I believe in home funerals, and I believe in choice. I believe in informed consent. I'm Rooney, I'm a death doula, and I'm a farmer just like you.